buildings actually built, most of them towards the 1800s, so all the way through the 1800th century. And this is just the area where the nobles were having their apartments, their villas built along the shore. Because on the left-hand side, if you just are able to take a look through, you will be seeing that we have actually the sea. So to the left we have the sea. When the nobles have lost many of their properties and they have lost many of their privileges, and so many of them have lost their big buildings, which have been divided in apartments, in offices, or whatsoever. So we are just approaching the sea, and over the sea you have a landmass, like a landmass that stretches into the sea. That's just the peninsula of Sorrento. That's Sorrento ahead of us. So to the left-hand side we have just the Mount Vesuvius again, which is the volcano is the highest peak. Of the two peaks is the highest, the biggest. And so, signori, we are just starting to ride the hill that it's just giving us the chance to admire a wonderful view over the Gulf. Urbanistically saying, developing after the Second World War, when we have the economical explosion after the war. And well, in here we have the most beautiful apartments, the most beautiful actually houses, and this is the residential area for the very wealthy people in Naples. So it's just the uptown Naples. The area is called Posillipo, and it's actually, when we say, well, do you live? And the answer is in Posillipo, well, we always know that they're snobbish people, you know, because they're very snob over here. Well, when you buy a house over here, and you have to have money to do that, actually you buy not only the property, but you buy the view and the air. And actually the average cost of these houses over here is going on about 1 million euro per 900 square feet house. You know, for an apartment of 900 square feet, you pay 1 million euro. Could you believe that?
Yes.
That's the price. And there is a very high demand of houses to buy. We're always wondering who can ever afford to buy a house over here. So we do have actually this residential part of Naples, which is over here. Very few are the shops, and this is actually seems to have been done as a strategy not to have such a very heavy traffic of people coming and shopping over here, so that these people wouldn't be disturbed by the traffic of people going by. But they're heavily disturbed by us, by the big buses, because it's just a part of Naples, and so it's displayed.
पैसा बाहेर काळेवाले घेतलेच घरं असतील नक्की असे एखाद गुजराती 1800 बिलियन जे बाहेर आहे ना त्यातले लोक त्यांच्यावर तर नक्की मुक्ती भाग अति उंचावर 900 स्क्वेअर फुटाचं अपार्टमेंट 1 मिलियन युरोचं असतं म्हणे.
Which is just the geological continuation of the peninsula of Sorrento, which is just the land that stretches into the sea on the left. And that's where we are stopping later for your picture to be taken, on this spot over here, which is the most panoramic curve of Naples. It's in fact called the Big Curve. And We're going first on the just like upper, just to see the view over the other valley, and then we come back over here and we have refreshment in this bar over here to the left later on. See? So we're having some refreshment over here. Stadio San Paolo, which is just where Diego Armando Maradona had played. Do you remember Maradona? The end of the Lord? So, well, this is actually an area which we have, about 400,000 inhabitants. It's really overcrowded. And we have the little harbor over here of Pozzuoli. Pozzuoli, remember, is the hometown of Sophia Loren. Remember that she was born in Pozzuoli and then she moved to Rome after winning the contest of, after arriving second at the Miss Italia contest. And so, we do have, actually, you see, this structure that you see, this sort of deserted area, was the steel factory, which just because of our mercantile agreements with Belgium and Germany, we had to buy the steel that is just produced over there. So the siderurgical industry over here was closed, and I know that there is a Japan company which is just bought all the pieces and all the ovens, and it's just building up this industry back in Japan. The area is going to be, cleaned, so it's going to be the area where they will be building actually tennis courts. Also, as far as I know, they are planning to build up golf courts and swimming pools, but this is just the coming before it will be done. In any case, that is the Gulf of Pozzuoli, and Pozzuoli is just where the ferry is going. That is going up to the port over there. Okay, across the sea we have the island of Ischia. So, the other little island that you see over here, just after this little port, a touristical harbor, sort of rotatory, and then we're getting back to go to the bar. So you see, on one side of the Gulf of Naples we have a Capri, on the other side we have actually Ischia. Yes, in between of the pine trees, they are parking their cars, then they cover the windows of the car with the newspapers and scotch film, and they just, share some lover making. See, that's why it's called the Lovers Avenue at night. Sometimes also during the daytime, but today there was nobody. This is why when some guy invites a girl to go to Posillipo is the place where we are, it's always meaning something. So when they ask you, shall we go to Posillipo, you always have to think of what are in his intentions,